guys, Devin Howard here for the Fumble. A reality star just put Kuzma on blast, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. But first, do me a favor and click subscribe, and then follow me on Instagram at Devin Howard. Farrah Abraham, known for her time on MTV's Teen Mom, among other things, is dragging the Lakers star after he slid into her DMs. Here's the story. Apparently, Kuzma looked at Farrah's IG, liked what he saw, and decided to drop her a line in her inbox, as people tend to do. According to Farrah, he wanted to take her out and invited her to one of his games, but when she asked if the seats were front row, courtside, he said no, so she ditched the 23-year-old sports superstar and moved on. She was turned off that he said he couldn't afford those tickets. Listen here.
Do you want to go do something or come to my game? And I'm just like, well, do I have front row seats? And if they're like, oh my God, that's $15,000, I'm like, well, do you have it or do you not? I mean, there's been some conversations with some LA Lakers like that. What was his name? Kuzma or something. He's like so young though.
Yeah. He's a stud.
Farrah was so put off that Kuzma couldn't just get her front row seats. She said he should have had that written in his contract, and it makes him look bad to not be able to provide that for her. So just some advice for any pro athletes out there who want a shot at Farrah: you're gonna have to be able to offer the best seats in the house for her. Kuzma is still in his rookie deal with the LA team, meaning he gets $5 million over 3 years. That's a $1.6 million per year salary right there. I'm sure he could have afforded the $15,000 tickets. He just didn't think she was worth it. And by NBA standards, that's a pretty low wage. Even though Farrah is laughing about kicking Kuzma to the curb, she's probably going to regret her decision eventually when Kuzma renegotiates his deal. He's gonna be making bank. And he doesn't seem too torn up about being rejected by the reality star. Just recently, he was seen out on a boat with vegan Instagram model Katya Elise Henry, cupping a handful of her booty. Safe to say, he's locked that Farrah Abraham rejection in the back corner of his mind and only has eyes for Katya right now. Well, Katya and the playoffs, I mean. Just recently, he said, "We play a big game against a big team and then play a team that's lesser, and we play down to their level. Our sense of urgency isn't there. There's no way we can compete and try to win like that." It's true that the Lakers seem to be losing their stamina when they should be crushing another team, but luckily Kuzma's got the advice of a legendary ball player to help him out: Kobe Bryant. Kobe and Kyle have developed a close friendship over the last 2 years, and the former star player is always willing to give the rookie some pointers. For example, Kobe told Kuzma to not waste his time worrying about a shot he just missed. The true art of being an athlete is to just be in the moment. In that way, Kuzma has come to rely on having a short memory so that he can just keep his head in the game. Kobe also advised the young talent to be a stable player, but not predictable. He said that it's important to have a familiar style, but not so much so that the opposing team knows what you're going to do next. Kuzma is averaging more points on a higher field goal percentage than Kobe did in his second NBA season, and the two as players have a lot in common. Kuzma is still a work in progress, but he'll definitely grow with more experience and guidance from his mentor. I think Kuzma's got it pretty good right now. Sure, he's not seeing Farrah's face in the crowd during his games, but he is seeing Kobe's and Katya's. All he needs to do next is to get his teammates to feel that urgency he feels each game. Alright everyone, let's talk in the comments. Do you believe Farrah? Are Kyle and Katya an item? And can the Lakers kick it into high gear in time for the playoffs? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.